I'm Gabby.
And I'm Karen.
Today we're going to talk about negative patterns.
And breaking the cycle of those negative patterns and keeping off the cycle.
And 3 steps to doing so. So the first step is to identify the negative pattern. The second step would be to find the root cause of it. And third is to begin the healing process and work through the issue. And then find new patterns, new ways of being.
So a good example, I think that a lot of us, especially being light workers, can identify with is being a people pleaser, right? We want to make everybody happy. We want to save everybody. We want everybody around us to feel the same joy and light that we feel. And if they don't, we somehow find a way to make that our fault, right? And a lot of that comes from a childhood trauma, which would be the root cause, right? So the issue is that we're giving all of us to somebody else and not taking care of ourselves, right? Because we're people pleasing. All people except for the one that we really need to be taken care of. So we find that root cause, whether it be like an aggressive parent or even just middle child syndrome, right? Like you're the kid that got overlooked while the older one and then the baby were the ones that got the attention, right? Whatever it was that was that root cause of the issue, find that and start working now, step 3, through that trauma and finding a way to heal through it and, just getting through it. And then now the final phase is to find new patterns, new routines, that new way of life that you've heard me talk about before. We've got to change our lifestyle. We can't just go through step 1, 2, and 3 and expect it just to now, everything's better, sunshine and rainbows, right? It doesn't work that way. Now we have to put in that work. We have to change our lifestyle to create that better, healthier, happy us, the life that we deserve, we want so bad. You've got to put in a little bit of footwork. Let's change the way we eat, change the people we're around. Don't hang out with people that are going to tap you out and suck you dry, right?
Be authentic.
And that doesn't mean by any means that if our buddy Joe calls us tomorrow and says, hey, can you help me move, that we have to say no, right? If we can, then we can. But again, if we can't, it's okay to say no.
No,
right?
No.
And then also, when you're willing to give to somebody, make sure it's somebody that's going to be willing to give back to you. That doesn't mean that's not selfish. You have to be able to stand your own ground and be like, if I'm going to put this much of me into you, I need to know that I'm going to get the return of you being willing to put that much into me, because I might not need it right now. I might be strong enough to where I don't need that support. But when I am having that bad day and I am feeling weak, I need to know that the people around me love me and support me enough to be just as strong for me as I'm willing to be for them.
Yep, even exchange.
That's right. Much better, shorter way of putting it than I did. You guys will notice that happens a lot.
Sweet.
She's really good about getting right to the point, and I like to take the big long way around. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos that are gonna be starting to focus a lot more on what that looks like, right? How do we change our diet? How do we change our patterns? What patterns do I need to change, right? And again, that's gonna depend. I'm gonna have to split it up a little bit, different videos on different topics, right? Because changing my patterns from addiction to a drug is going to look different than changing my patterns to addiction to a food or to a person, right? So, it's not something that it's not all encompassing. It's different, and it's going to be a little bit different for every person. Even I can cover a topic of something that you're going through right now, and it's not going to match you exactly, right? So that's where it comes into play, working with people individually and helping you work through it. So yeah, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No.
Okay, so then with that, I'm going to ask that you guys, first off, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And secondly, if there's a certain topic that you'd like to hear me try and touch on, hear us try and touch on, comment it below. We will respond. We will work on building a video for it. And help us build our content, right?
Thank you guys for watching.
Bye. Until next time.